Malaki ang natutulong ng tamang impormasyon sa kaayusan ng bansa. Kaya naman po isa sa mga programa ng PCOO ay ang Real Numbers, kung saan po ito po ay naglalahad ng tamang impormasyon sa mga programa ng pamahalaan. To know more about this, makakapanayan po natin live sa Bagong Pilipinas, ASEC Marie Rafael ng PCOO. Good morning and welcome to Bagong Pilipinas. Magandang umaga po. Asa, kanina nga po nabanggit ko ang patungkol po sa Real Numbers, and I heard that this month is the anniversary of Real Numbers. But before we talk about the anniversary, siguro pag-usapan po natin yung pinakalayunin ng Real Numbers.
Yes. Thank you, Carla, at sa lahat ng ating tagapanood. Magandang umaga po. Yes, Real Numbers is for verified data, especially with the anti-illegal drugs campaign. So nakatuon po tayo sa anti-illegal drugs campaign, hindi lang sa enforcement, kundi sa accountability, pati yung resulta ng mga sa korte, and of course, more importantly, sa rehabilitation programs, recovery programs ng ating pamahalaan para sa mga residents and yung mga pushers and users dati.
But ASEC, I heard there is going to be also a diplomatic briefing patungkol din po sa tunay na lagay ng war on drugs sa ating bansa. Ano po ba yung mga mahalagang highlights?
Yes, Carla. Sa June 3 po, may diplomatic briefing.
Yes.
Kung matatandaan po natin, sa UN po, dun sa Human Rights Council, may si Madam Bachelet had been attacking the anti-illegal drugs campaign of our government, of our country, and she's been talking about yung 27,000 na alleged na killings. But then we want to end that, put an end to that, na i-explain natin na that number is not at all related to the anti-illegal drugs campaign, because that number is the whole of crimes, homicides that happen in the country that is not at all related to the anti-illegal drugs operations po na ipinatupad po ng ating enforcement agencies. So once and for all, we want to put an end to that, and we will be asking yung mga our diplomatic the diplomatic community to help us explain in their countries kung ano ba ang ginagawa ng ating bansa para maibsan yung problema laban sa droga.
Napakaganda kasi alam mo, ito po talaga yung problema natin, no? Yung siguro misinformation. So paano po ba nilalabanan ng PCOO itong mga misinformation, especially when it comes to war on drugs?
Yes, Carla. We try to, we've been doing this for almost 3 years now. In fact, we're entering year 3 sa Real Numbers. Other than expecting na they understand what we're doing is we go to other government agency, we reach out to the DFA for them to be able to explain to our embassies what we're doing, and then we come up with verifiable data that they can give, because sometimes they get numbers out of thin air.
Yes.
And then allege that this is what's happening, when in fact we have verifiable data, we have names, these are lives, we're sensitive about that, so we don't just release numbers at our own, at the expense of government, at the expense of other agencies, of course. So we vet, and this the numbers in Real Numbers sa campaigns illegal drugs, against illegal drugs, are data from the Philippine National Police, from PIDEA, from BOC, the Bureau of Customs, and the NBI. So pagkakailanganin po nila, may backup tayong data. Pero sila, saan nila kinukuha ang data? So, more importantly, yun po ang gusto natin.
Okay, dito po pinapakita po natin sa ating monitor itong hashtag #RealNumbersPH. Kanina po nabanggit nyo na of course anniversary na po ng Real Numbers, and at the same time, we of course want to know ano na po ba yung mga naisakatuparan sa anniversary, and at the same time yung mga aasahan pa po natin sa mga coming years.
Yes. Carla, since year 1 and year 2, we've been talking about and explaining about ilan ng operations na kinakandak natin ng ating enforcement agencies. This time, we want to look into, is government doing something dun sa mga alleged na namatay dahil sa operations sa anti-illegal drugs operations. So dyan po ipapakita natin na ang Philippine National Police po ay may motu proprio investigation dun sa pag may mga namamatay during anti-illegal drugs operations. And dyan, marami pong mga opisyal po ng PNP na nakakasuhan. They undergo administrative proceedings sa IAS, sa Internal Affairs Services ng PNP, pag may mga ganung nangyayari. And of course, also, ipapakita po natin yung mga high value targets na nakuha kasi lagi po silang sinasabi na bakit lagi ang biktima yung mga hirap sa buhay. And in fact, we have high value targets. So for year 3, yun po ang papakita po natin.
Napakaganda dahil may mga real numbers. Katulad po na nabanggit kanina ni Asik, minsan, paano nga ba nalalaman itong mga nakikita natin sa social media, yung mga datos na kanilang pinupost sa kanilang mga Facebook account or any social media platforms. And it's nice that we have real numbers kung saan they really report kung ilan nga ba, of course, about the war on drugs. And at the same time, yung mga datos na ito is, of course, galing mismo sa mga tamang source. But ma'am, of course, we want to know more about the programs and message to our televiewers.
Yes, sa ating mga kababayan po, in fact, we understand na sa ating mga kababayan po, you understand what we're talking about when we talk about the campaigns against illegal drugs. This time, ang inaasikaso po natin ay ang international community na hindi nila naiintindihan yung nangyari sa ating bansa. I mean, the SWS surveys, the surveys about the campaign against illegal drugs spell it all. Na gusto ng mga kababayan, karamihan ng mga kababayan natin ang kampanya laban sa illegal na droga. And ang ginagawa natin, para hindi tayo kinakastigo ng ibang bansa, we try to through diplomatic briefings, through diplomatic means, we try to explain to them what's in it for us in the Philippines kapag hindi po natin gagawin this time. Pag ang gobyerno ay magbibingi-bingihan, magbubulag-bulagan sa problema, we don't think na may mangyayari sa susunod pang mga taon, susunod pang mga administrasyon. So this is a brave thing for government to do. And for the longest time, the problem had been there, but it was never acknowledged this much. And this time, nagpapasalamat tayo na government, our enforcement agencies, the DOH, the DSWD with the rehabilitation programs, the local government units are doing something para po sa mga kababayan natin na gustong magbago.
Maraming salamat po for all the informations. And thank you for joining us here sa Bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Carla. At maraming salamat po.
Muli nakapanayan po natin, ASEC Ana Marie Rafael of PCOO.